it's Adriana, and this is my review of Spring Breakers. Let me just start off by saying that this is not the kind of movie you would ever expect from Selena Gomez, Vanessa Hudgens, or Ashley Benson. These very child kind of stars, these Disney, ABC Family stars, are really, making their breakthrough as, proving that they're not kids anymore through this film, Spring Breakers. So, just like a disclaimer, if you're, a kid, like under the age of 18 and are a huge fan of any of these actresses, I would say do not watch this movie because you will never see them in the same way again. Spring Breakers is the new film by Korine. He's a very, very niche kind of independent director. I haven't seen his previous films. This film makes me want to watch his other films because I actually did like Spring Breakers. Films like Gumbo and Trash Humpers, which are supposed to be extremely controversial and weird. And apparently Spring Breakers, to that standard, isn't that controversial. But if you haven't seen his other films, this film does feel controversial. Especially considering the cast. I mean, besides James Franco, who, whatever, he can do whatever, and it wouldn't matter. The movie's about four college girls, who want to go to spring break but don't have enough money to afford the vacation. So they rob a diner, they go on their spring break, but then they get arrested and they get bailed out of jail by Alien, who is a hustler, drug dealer, pimp, I don't know, full-out gangster, and that's James Franco. The film is meant to be a social commentary on, today's society and, well, not everyone obviously in today's society, but the whole Jersey Shore kind of trashy, no morals, no values, that kind of group of people that we are so obsessed with in our society today. That's why we have all these reality shows like that. The film doesn't really try to judge morality, but it's supposed to, just kind of make a commentary on the fact that we are so obsessed with this, completely materialistic, sex, drugs, money-driven life that so many people think is, what it's all about, but it's not. And that's kind of the realization that these characters are supposed to be trying to make in the film. I thought the film was really well made. The color of the film, it's very neon. If you saw Drive last year, it's a similar kind of color tone, which I really liked. Just the whole director style, the camera work, all the technicalities of it I really enjoyed. They had a really killer soundtrack, so many, very popular artists, but as well, Cliff Martinez and Skillworks collaborated on the score for the film, which was very electronic and powerful. It made you feel, and the whole point of the movie was to make you feel things, take away, not as much dialogue, but more just a feeling that the film itself just aesthetically exerts. Selena Gomez, if you're wondering, has the very, goody role in this film. She doesn't really do anything too controversial at all. She, maintains her good girl image. The other actresses, however, are, a bit not like you've ever seen them before. And the film, it's not very violent, which I actually expected it to be really violent, but it wasn't. But it's a lot of, just nudity and sex and all that kind of stuff. But you have to go in expecting it to be like that. It's just complete trashiness. And it's a very entertaining film, but if you're not into that, then you may probably not enjoy this at all. I feel like a lot of people who watch this are going to hate it. A lot of people are not going to enjoy it. A lot of people are not going to try to find the meaning behind it because it's not, completely obvious, but it's kind of almost satirical. James Franco does a really good job in this. It's not too far astray from his performance in Pineapple Express, but it's that kind of drug dealer thing to the next level. Alien is some next level thing. It's a crazy movie. It's really crazy and entertaining and at times very fun, at times very hilarious, at times a bit darker, but I overall enjoyed it. So I'm giving it a 7.5 out of 10. I would just warn you before watching it, because I feel like the cast really makes it seem like it's going to be something that it completely isn't. It's really not what you're going to expect probably going in. So, Spring Breakers, I think it comes out sometime early 2013. So you got a while to think about whether you want to watch that or not. And I recommend it personally, but you have to, have a certain kind of tolerance for what can occur in a film. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching my review, and there will be more Tiff reviews to come. Thanks again.